Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. On the last episode, we headed off to court once again, the second day of court, to try and help Maya get not guilty. Unfortunately, her aunt decided to take the witness stand, and apparently, Maya did escape while she was under control. And we couldn't really punch any holes into Morgan's testimony, so they brought out the kill shot witness, Miney, who apparently Maya went to when she was controlled. But we started poking holes in her testimony, such as the fact that she didn't see the blood on her clothing, she didn't see Pearl on her way back. She knew that Phoenix and Lana were not there, despite the fact that no one should have known that unless they were actually there. So we kind of surmised that she was hiding in the clothes box behind the folding screen. And just so happens that we almost got her, but now she's claiming no motive. So, on this episode, I think we're going to be wrapping up Reunion and Turnabout and see what the end of this trial has to say. So, part 4-2 of the trial. Let's find out. What happened? Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. Ooh, yeah. I forgot about this part. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. Your aunt, Morgan. Your name's not Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ah! Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down at me, even though we're the same age. Yeah, but clearly Francis is taller. I mean, look at the Look at the sprite difference. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Please don't tell me you brought your whip too. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. You don't see me barging into the prosecutor's defendant lobby. Probably because the prosecutor doesn't defend. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. You're saying, too many times. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Well, that remains to be seen. Last year's accident. That was, last year, in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk in the tabloid shows, day after day, last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. What angle could we possibly get? We have no proof that her sister was drugged, so we can't work on that. The only thing we really prove is how bad it hurt her. So the first thing we should press is this. So she was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. There's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder? Leave her be. We want more information, please. So, then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true. But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. How'd you get here? Well, to be fair, I don't think Phoenix has this either. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. I forgot I got hurt last episode because I accidentally presented my badge. Let's not do that again. I was, like, totally pooped, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Okay, that's not the new thing. Where is the new one? Because that is something we want to do. We want to look at. They probably put it at the end. Right here. Yeah, I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Well, that's a lie. Where else did this photo come from? Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. Oh, you didn't think that director was gonna be the downfall of you, huh? What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. Don't make us flashback to him. What are you talking about, that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Wait, what? Bah! No one cares. Well, thank you. I didn't have to say it again. We can quit talking about Dr. Hottie now. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. Why are you stuttering? At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but... like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Yow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Wait, where'd you get a whip? Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Because I can't say loud, apparently. My reading capabilities, and once again, it's because I'm trying to read these as the text is popping up. So I'm kind of predictive reading, and it's not helping. That's because... I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Imagine another testimony out of you. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. Oh boy, where's Salmonella when you need him? So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, I don't think a sports car means it's for sports, Judge. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... because Phoenix doesn't drive. To be fair, I don't think the games explicitly point that out, except for Case 1-5 when they mentioned that the time it takes to get from the police department to the prosecutor's office was like 30 minutes by taxi. All right, well, we need more information, just a little bit. Like, how about this car? We have to get a little bit more information about this shiny red sports car. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK? Where those are boyfriend's initials? Really, Judge? And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Press harder, leave her be. Let's press harder. I really don't know anything about cars. I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor! Yes. Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point! To be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. Well, let's press that a bit. I yelled, hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it, leave it alone. Well, why not for the heck of it? Thank you for self-censoring, Phoenix. So, yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Good job, Phoenix. Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. Yep, the States, It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing. It's kind of goofy, isn't it? You! What do you know? That sleek shape, the person's way inside. Oh boy, we got an old bag situation here. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. Yeah, the one she's trying to rip apart. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Which, I mean, I didn't mean to press hold it. Oopsies. What was your sister good at driving? What was, was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. Well, good. I'm glad that was short. All right. Oop. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Phoenix, how many episodes have we had of this game? Believe. There is a path. I know it. He almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Okay, go back to that statement about the car coming from England. This one. We got a little bit of information, nothing really new, but I think a flag got triggered when we pressed her. So now we present, because we have a little bit more information, let's present the newspaper clipping, because if it's a car from England, I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. If it's a car from England, the right door would be the driver's seat. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. He's probably just gonna read exactly what I just mentioned verbatim. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, that's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ha! What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Oh, judge is getting upset. Order! Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Innie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Innie said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Here comes the twist. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can be only one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Innie Miney? Mimi Miney? Well, based on everything that was told to us, Mimi Miney had to be driving that night. She was the one that fell asleep at the wheel. Innie didn't have her driver's license at the point. But that doesn't make sense, because Annie's standing in front of us. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Annie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Oh boy, I love those. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Wow, 5 points! Better get this right, don't present my badge! This witness's real name is the attorney's badge. No, representing who it clearly is. Not you. You. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Annie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Annie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Annie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible. Because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. Although, to be fair, what if the channeling, what if they went through with it regardless and it failed and they just assumed that because Maya wasn't at full strength? I know we have proof that she's channeled before because we saw it all the time in the first game. But this is her first official channeling. You could be like, oh, well, stage fright. But that's not what they went with. They went with murder. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. Why did he think it was smart to even communicate with a Miney in the first place? And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Annie, I mean, Miss Von Karma, eek! Why did you say my name just now? That's never good. If there are question marks where the person's name should be, that's never good. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The first piece of evidence we got. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that accident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, her car, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. We've had some wild plans in this court. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling the mumbo jumbo. Ikamboka. Mumbo jumbo. Becoming Innie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me? Francisco Von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ooh, not time to be smug, Phoenix. I know smug Phoenix right here. You really enjoy it. You're not gonna enjoy it much longer. Ow! Oh! Ah! Ow! 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 Okay. Oh boy. And one more for good measure. That was like 4. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! Phoenix just got assaulted. This court is a fraud. A sham. Sore loser. Now then. It looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. I love how the music's still playing. And Phoenix is gone! That is all. This court is adjourned. either Phoenix was out for a long time, or that second half of the court case went on for much longer than I thought. Because I think we started, we went back in at like almost noon, and it's now 3 p.m. And you know, Phoenix gets slapped in the face until he gets knocked out. What else is new? Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh, not the sad music again. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? And this is the first time they've actually met each other since Turnabout Sisters happened. It's been like almost a year. Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. Is Phoenix like... Did he wake up, or is he still unconscious currently? A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box! That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. And she had a weird dream because of it. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. I feel like that would have been worse had the gunshots not happened. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. I didn't see the ending, but I'm sure you got a not guilty verdict. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Yeah. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please. I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... and it's kind of obvious. Because of her daughter. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Corrine Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family? My aunt? No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. Which is it's probably great that she currently is not here. that Mia is currently occupying her body. It's just he doesn't know any of this. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. So she had suspicions anyway. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. Oh boy. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. That's not ominous at all. Yeah, and she got arrested, so now Pearl's really alone. That's not good. We had a bleep bloop. A brand new episode has been added as well. We cleared episode 2 of Justice for All, which technically means we're halfway done. I know that's not the case technically, but I mean we're 2 of 4 episodes down. Do I only have 10 save spots? I do. So we gotta erase our top one. That's fine. So, shouldn't let me go back without actually starting the thing. Don't you dare start the thing. Nope. Nope. It's completely blank. Let's just reboot. Let's just quit. We reboot. I pressed back. That didn't work. Probably should have just paused and quit. I think that might have worked better. Look at this. It's just gonna jump from that black screen to the main menu. So, that's gonna do it for this episode. We finished off case 2-2, and got Maya cleared. Although Morgan's in jail now, Annie got arrested, and we had Franziska von Kammer her first loss ever. Take that. Although Phoenix wasn't actually awake to witness it. So whatever. They'll catch it on the news, probably. But on the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, we are, let's just pick new game. We are going to be heading off to case 2-3, Turnabout Big Top. And let's get prepared for that. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.